another episode of Sleeping Giants, Red Star Belgrade. And as always, if you are enjoying this series, please do leave a like on the video. Now, in the last episode, we beat Partizan 1-0, and it was a massively lucky goal. I mean, it was a penalty, and I don't think it was a penalty. I mean, we should have won the game on our own accord, but yeah, I felt that that was a poor one. And that then made that 7, I think it was, clean sheets in a row. Let me just count this up. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it was 7 clean sheets in a row. Then, in our next match, FK India in the league, 8-0. It was one of those types of games. But the man of the match for me, and my God, Marcel Burez scored 4 times and got an assist in this game. Abdoulaye Kofi also got a brace and missed a penalty. He could have had a hat-trick as well. Sidibe and Toshka also chipping in with goals. We are just we're untouchable in the league. It is just dominating teams. I mean, remember, we're playing FK India where we were in the cup final as well. It was just a bloodbath. So there you go. In the next match, and that made it that made it 8 clean sheets in a row. We then got our 9th consecutive clean sheet with a good win. I mean, we had a lot of shots, but we're only actually able to score 2 goals here. Kone and Bazan Vera, both the defenders, with the goals in this one, to make it 2-0 over struggling Vozdovats. So it was useful to get it and make it 9 on the bounce. Unfortunately, we drew our next game, and it was total crap. I just don't believe it. Right. So Kone put us in front with a brilliant strike on 6 minutes. Dominated every single facet of this game, loads of chances. They score a free kick with their first shot of the match on 35 minutes. They had another shot later on, which I didn't see, and we somehow drew 1-1. I was gutted, because if we'd have got kept a clean sheet here, we would have unlocked the Park the Tank achievement for 10 consecutively clean sheets, and I was desperate for that, because I don't know when we're next actually going to get ourselves a chance to get something like that, which is such a shame. But oh well. And to concede a goal like that as well, when they only had 2 shots in the entire game, one of which was the free kick. But hey, the fact is, regardless of the clean sheet issue, we should not be only scoring 1 goal in a game where we have that many chances. It was total ridiculousness from us, but it did keep us unbeaten at least. In the next game, we kind of pulled things back again, but again, we conceded a goal in this one. Once again, they had 2 shots, one of them went in. Bad goalkeeping from Arguello this time, or was it? No, what am I talking about? Ball whipped in from a free kick, headed, and it just floated straight over our goalkeeper's head, even though he was standing right in the middle of the goal where he should have been. Disappointing again. Burez with a brace in this one, as did Toshka. Goals from Ulier, Maman, and Marian in this one too. Maman has just been one of the standout players for me this season has been Efraim Maman. He's just been phenomenal. So a 7-1 win away at Radniki, and obviously by this point you know we broke the record, because we then played Borka, one of the top teams in the division at the moment. 6-1. Now, they did score a goal. Again, that's 3 successive games where we didn't keep clean sheets. Ball played out wide to Jabicki and has a shot. Goalkeeper touches it into his own net. Disappointing, to say the least. But a brace from Mamadou Sidibe, Lubisa Chufezic, 2 more from Efraim Maman, and 1 from Alez Ulier. And Maman got an assist in this one too. He's been getting man of the matches after man of the matches nowadays. So another huge win with a huge goal bounty on the end of it. Then we kind of got back onto the defensive streak again with a dominating performance over Novi Pazar. 1 goal for Maman, 2 for Toshka, and 1 for Amir Ashraf with a wonderful free kick. He's been on fire lately as well and was man of the match in this one. A dominant performance that just continued this beautiful run we've been on. And finally, this month, we had the cup final against FK India, which we won 4-0. They were poor. We were good, but it still took a little while. Sidibe gave us the lead after 3 minutes with a wonder goal. But it took a little bit longer. In the second half, we finally broke them down, though, as Efraim Maman scored yet another goal, and then Bazan Vera and Marcel Burez came off the bench to make sure and get us a 4-0 victory. So that leaves the league looking like this. 83 points on the board, 129 league goals scored, 11 conceded, 100 plus 118 goal difference. If we play our cards right today, our goal difference could end up being 100 better than the nearest team, which is crazy. And we've scored more than double what anyone else has in the league. It's sort of we're taking the piss a little bit now. We're scoring an absurd amount of goals, and it's only going to go up as far as I can tell. So it's going to be a tough one to not. Somehow we're going to score 129 goals in the league and not have the top scorer. That is impressive. Top assists, though, we're having all top 3. 18 clean sheets for Arguello is phenomenal. Unless Toshka puts in an absolutely worldy of a performance today, then I don't see us, getting the top scorer, which is a shame, but sometimes you just have to deal with that. Impressive result, though. We obviously have broken the record by quite some amount. In fact, we're already, was it 18 goals past the record? We've shattered the record, and yeah, and 11 straight league titles is quite fun, but that's not really what we're here for. You know, these games are all well and good, and it's nice to see that sometimes, and you do see some nice goals, but I gotta tell you guys, you're kind of going with a sort of foregone conclusion. We win this game, and I think we're close to 70 matches unbeaten now. Anyway, let's take a little look at the squad before we get into the final day of the season. Now, top goal scorer is Florentin Toshka. He has got 29 in 32, which actually, when you consider the number of games he's played, it's a lot less than he would have last season. So in fact, he's actually got a fairly decent goal return, even still. Maman has 23 in 23 starts, which is an absurd amount. Sidibe has 20 in 16 starts, but he has made 32 appearances overall because he's come off the bench quite a lot. Burez as well, 18 in 18 starts. Again, very, very good. Savicevic is a little down on his usual tally, considering he started 27 matches, but still phenomenal. And the fact that we've got 5 players with double figures and 3 players into the 20s is phenomenal. As for assists wise, Ashraf has got 23 assists this season, Savicevic with 15, but look at that, Efraim Maman's got 23 goals and 15 assists in just 23 starts. That is incredible. Player of the match, Savicevic is up there with 7, but Maman right in behind with 5 along with Sidibe. Yellow cards, Kone with 8, red cards hasn't really changed. Average rating, Ashraf is the only player that's got over an 8 overall. He's somehow been even better than Adamenko, and that's impressive. As for interceptions, 320 for Bazan-Vera. Key passes, 113 for Kone. Games, who's got the best games won percentage? Efraim Maman has won 93% of the matches that he's played. That is incredible. Key tackles, 28 for Bazan-Vera. Key aerial challenges, 81 for Bazan-Vera. And of course, mistakes. We need to add some key... Oh, we've got key passes, of course. Yeah, Kofi doing a good job there. So, we'll do a little squad report after the game. So don't worry about that one, guys. Let's just jump right in. We're going to go full strength. Why the hell not? Burez, Toshka, Maman, Ulia. He's getting more and more game time now. He and Savicevic have been sort of... Actually, what's that? What's IPR? I'm confused. I forgot what IPR... Oh, no? International... I don't know. I forget what IPR stands for. But hey, screw it. Let's give Ulia a run out. If my assistant thinks he's good enough. He's certainly... Like, I don't know. I like him. I like him as a player. He's another one of these players that can play up top mostly, but out wide is where he's been farmed out. And he's doing a good job there. You know, his stats aren't too bad for the season either. You know, 3 goals and 11 assists in 14 appearances is pretty damn solid, gotta say. For a player that costs us 1.6 million, I feel that we could easily sell him on for more than that at some point later. Although, admittedly, his value has fallen currently, but that's because he's coming towards the end of his contract. Let's just go for this. See how many more goals we can get in the final day of the season. It'd be nice to see Burez knock up a couple, but what we really want today is for Florentin Toshka to score like a hat-trick and sneak the top scoring title away from Aristigueta, but I just can't see it happening. Unless we have another one of those sort of 8-9-0 type of games, then I cannot see that one coming to fruition today. I know we're at home, but I don't know, I just can't see it. It'd be nice to see if someone did step up and, you know, Maman's sort of... He's literally, in the space of a season... started being played out of position as a backup to Milan Gajic, and over the course of the season he's played so well that he's actually forced himself into the first team as a starter. Even my assistant thinks so. That's how well he's done, and he's still not rated as that good of a player, but the fact is I don't give a crap. He is phenomenal. Ulia, that's a good strike and a good save. I'm just phenomenally impressed with Maman, and you rest assured he will not be number 51 next season. He's almost certainly going to get a brand new number, and it's going to be nice and high. Maman again, not nice and high, a nice low number next season. I can guarantee that. Obviously, we've got a couple of players like Ulia is another one who's at number 88. Will almost certainly get a much higher squad number next season because he and Maman have been the two players that have really stepped up this season and come through. Burez has done a good job as well, but he's kind of been in and around the team for a little while now. But I have to say, you know, he's contributed sort of 18 goals, I think, in all competitions this year, which is not bad. Horvath has got to go in the summer. We need to get rid of him. I wish we'd managed to get that 5 million for him last season. Just in case you're wondering, oh, Toshka's got one. Right, okay. Battle is on now. 1-0, Florentin Toshka, 30 goals, 20 in the league. But yeah, we've got a transfer budget of 20 million and a wage budget surplus of 150,000. So it stands to reason I could probably do some decent business in the summer. Plus, we've got Lucas coming back from his loan spell. So that means next season we're going to have an extra striker on the books who could be an absolute dynamo, and I'm hoping he will. That one season out on loan, he's been pretty damn solid, so I'm hoping that he will have a good time. And there's another guy I think that we've got out on loan as well. I can't remember his name. I think it might be Lamas. Adamenko out wide here. Can he find a good pass? It's blocked, but only as far as Nico Kaspers, who's another player that's coming. He's actually up for Young Player of the Year, if I remember correctly. Man, Toshka. Oh, he's got 2 now. 2 in about 3 minutes. And hello. Well, hello, Big Dollop. It is a little bit more dicey now. Kaspers is another player that's really stood out, especially after Ristic has left. Kaspers has stepped in there wonderfully well. You know, who needs these guys? We've clearly got a wonderful team, and I think we're only going to strengthen it. Kaspers again, this time taking the corner, going short to Ulia, back out all the way to Adamenko, but I'm guessing this is going to come back to Nico Kaspers. Kaspers, out wide, can he pick a pass? Goes short to Maman. Can he find Toshka perhaps? Oh, cleared away. But the fact that Toshka's got both goals so far in this game is indicating that perhaps he does want that top scorer title. The problem is, do we know if Aristigueta's scoring for Borja? To Fedzic. Can he find a ball through his hand? It's Toshka! Oh, what a save. That should have been 3-0, and that should have been him with a really good opportunity. Partizan look like they're genuinely going to come 5th this year, and yeah, they will come 5th, it would seem. But that is a terrible season for them. Maman coming across now, blocked. I can't believe it. You know, at one point they were the main rivals, but they've really slipped away towards the end of the season. And a 5th place finish for them. You know, that's just about Europa League. I think that's Europa League. It looks like Borats are going to get the Champions League spot this time around, but unfortunately the other teams in Europe have really been letting the side down. And, you know, I do sell them some of our sort of cast-off players just to try and boost them a little bit. I have been doing that, but it just hasn't happened. 2 more assists for Efraim Maman. Let's not let that slip under the radar. You know, Toshka's done well today to score the 2 goals, and full credit to him, but the fact that Maman's got 2 more assists just shows you what a quality player this lad is. Right, let's just do a quick opposition here. Literally, Dusan Tadic is playing for Vojvodina. That can't be the same Dusan Tadic, surely. I'll look after the game, but that's impressive if it is. I want to know how they're paying his wages. Toshka in there. Can he find the ball? Oh, what a save. Incredible piece of goalkeeping there. Toshka just needs 1 more goal, and I just wonder, should we just throw it on attacking? You know, just throw caution to the wind a little bit here. We're not going to concede enough to lose our goal record, you know, unless they score 5 against us in the next few minutes. I don't think we've conceded more than 1 in a game this season. That actually genuinely, I think, is the case. I don't think we've had a single game this season where we've conceded more than 1 goal, which is just insane. Ulia going round his man. Go on, have a shot. Goes back to Burez. What a strike, and I don't know how that counts as a foul against Marcel Burez. Didn't look like he touched him. But hey, let's go for this. Ulia running at people again. He's really good at that. There's a lot of space opening up. He's going to go all the way here. Oh, and Adamenko just sneaking past Dusan Tadic there. Adamenko around the corner for Maman. Surely not another assist. Ball in. Toshka with the header. This time it's cleared to Fedzic. Maman's just an assist machine. He's a goal machine. 23 goals and now 17 assists this season is just phenomenal. To Fedzic. Burez knocking inside Ulia, and another strike and another save. And that's, I think, why Ulia is probably better to be playing out on the wing, because he just doesn't quite have that finishing touch that some of the other players have. He's much better at providing. Oh, come on now. I'm sorry, I'm sick of those types of goals. Like, that's how we've conceded most of our goals. Just a ball like that, where they've done nothing in the entire game. A centre-back misses it, and suddenly, whoops, you've conceded. Not that it makes much difference, but you know how I love a good clean sheet. Kaspers has not been that good today, so we'll bring Kofi on, and maybe Sidibe on for Burez, just to give us a bit more of a battering ram up front. And see what we can come up with in this fight. 2-0 is a little disappointing when you look at the number of shots and chances we've created in this game. 2-0 feels a little bit low. I'd like 4 or 5 really, but it always seems in these last day of the season matches we're just not quite at the races half the time. Kofi, that's a poor touchdown for Jovic, presumably not the Jovic. Tadic again. If they score, I'll be fucking furious. Come on, that looked offside as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. So many of our goals as well have been ones that have been shot straight at my goalkeeper, and he's just battered them into his own net. It's disgraceful. How are we winning this 2-1? Ah, dear. Disappointing, I've got to say. It's disappointing. Friday, I think he used to play for us, actually. That's it. Ulia's picked it up. Now, get this ball upfield. He's good at running. That's for sure. He loves running that ball up the pitch. And Kofi will intercept. Maman now. Can he summon something from the depths of his soul? Adamenko out wide. Ball in. Ulia maybe knock it down? Nope. I really just want Toshka to complete the hat-trick and get himself 22 goals this season, which would be a reasonable return considering he's missed half the season. Round the corner, Maman with... Oh, he's offside, isn't he? I thought Maman was going to have a hat-trick of assists there. He's doing everything he can to help his teammates score that goal. All we need now is to win a penalty, because then you know guaranteed that Toshka will take it, because not only is our penalty taker, but he's on a hat-trick. Definitely offside, though, which is a shame. But good finish nonetheless. I wonder if he'd get the award if it's level because he did it in less games. Because he's obviously missed quite a lot of this season with injury. So I just wonder if maybe that would actually play into his hands. Because he's equalled it, unless Arestigueta scored for Borca in their game. We're going to win the league by 28 points, which is a fairly... I don't think it's our biggest ever winning margin, but it's certainly right up there. I think we've won it by over 30 points in the past, which is mental. Ashraf. My man Sidibe. Oh, and another chance goes begging. I'm a little bit shocked. Have we made any substitutions? Yeah, we have. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. I'm not too bothered about making a third one at the moment. I'll just save that in case we get an injury. I'm really surprised that we're only winning this game 2-1. It's a bit of a shocker, to be honest, but that's how some of our games have gone this season. The ones where we've just not been able to find it. I mean, obviously, every single game can't be, you know, a 9-0 or whatever, but we've managed to get a much higher percentage of those types of games. But it's the fact that they've scored with their only shot on target, and it's disappointing because the goalkeeper really should have done better. We get a lot of corners too, which doesn't half help. Ball over the top, Sidibe there. Chifedzic will bring this down. Out wide to Ulia. Will he have a little run at them again? He loves cutting inside and running at the defenders. It's quite pleasing, actually. But he can just spread this out wide. Never mind, he's shot from long range. Ah, dear. 2-1 is a silly scoreline. We don't have like 40-odd shots and only winning 2-1. Adamenko now. Can he find a pass, or will he just shoot himself? It's a penalty! Here we go, guys. Right. Lovely stuff. Toshka now with the chance to get his 22nd goal of the season and surely give himself a chance at, amazingly, winning the top scorer in this league. I don't know how. Go on, Florentin. Go on, Florentin. There we go. 3-1. Toshka with the hat-trick. Lovely goal. And I think Adamenko will get the assist because he won the penalty. 32 goals this season is not bad considering he broke his ankle midway through the season. He is actually a fairly consistent player for us still, and I'm hoping next season, if he stays fit the entire time, he and Lucas up front with sort of Buret to sort of play in there too, along with people like Maman and Sidibe, we're starting to form a fairly decent front line of players that aren't constantly begging to leave, basically, and that's the key here. Toshka's never once complained about playing for us. Neither of our world-class players like Adamenko or Bazanvira. Like, I rarely ever get any hassle from them at all. In fact, I don't think I can think of any hassle I've ever had from them. Sidibe turns, Sidibe goal, 4-1. That's a bit more like it. Mamadou Sidibe has also managed to get 21 goals this season. He's just a goal machine. Especially when he hasn't even started that many games. I think he's only started like 16, 17 matches. Yet he's got 21 goals. Ulio dropping it in for another assist for himself too. I think that's assist number 12 for the season for him. Not bad as well. 4-1 is a bit more like it. 41 shots though. Let's just think about that. I think we had over 50 in a game at one point this season. I want to see a bit more of that next season. I just want to see how far you can push that stat. Then again, that's not bad. 43 shots in one game. We've had less... In the game that we won, we've won 2 games this season by 10 goals to 0. Fairly certain we had way less shots in those games than we have in this one, but sometimes you just get your luck. There you go. And in the end, well saved. It is going to count as a shot. 4-1 in the end to Red Star Belgrade. And, well, I can think of plenty of things that need addressing. Well done, guys. You've got over the line. Toshka's got himself a hat-trick. We've scored 133 goals in one season. That is great. And only 12 conceded. That's a new record for us. I would have liked a bit less, but hopefully next year we can kick on a little bit more. We've shaved 4 goals off of the record. We've also added like 20 odd to the goal scoring record. I don't think that's ever going to be beaten, even by us. We're unlikely to have seasons where we win 10-0 2 occasions. Then again, you just never know what can happen with this league. Let's see if he did win the top scorer. He did indeed. Florentin Toshka with 22 goals overall is the top scorer in this division. Amit Ashraf is the top assist. In fact, we had all 4 top assist slots, and Alice Ulia actually sneaking in there with 12 because all of his were in the league, and that is impressive. Genuinely great to see him up there. Arguello with 18 clean sheets in the end. Still pretty damn impressive. So, guys, we're going to go and do the, transfer window time. We've got a lot of money to be spending. I'm going to slowly work my way through some of that and try to eke out as much of it as I physically can. So let's hope that goes well. So, if you guys have liked what you've seen, please do drop a like on the video. And if you've liked it even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Red Star and Outcaster icons in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. And I will see you guys in the next episode for the Super Cup game against FK India, and we'll walk you through the new signings and hopefully start things off with a massive bang. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.